Well, hello, and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading set for serious people. Yeah, we are very focused on getting you to manifest by inspiring you, by helping you to create pictures inside your mind so that you can materialize a better life. Is it going to be a perfect life? No. Life, by definition, is a four-letter word, meaning it's not going to be perfect. And in fact, it is the transition from good to bad to mediocre and vice versa that actually adds texture to your life, meaning to your life, purpose to your life. But at this time in human history, many, if not most people, certainly all of the middle class and poor, feel like they're not in control of their lives at all. And they're absolutely true. They are not in control of their lives absolutely positively, no question. And that what little they hold on to in terms of autonomy is being taken away. So this is the tarot reading every single day, 365, that helps you to focus. This is the reason why, in part, all you're going to see is 5 cards on the screen. You're not going to see me. I'm an old guy. I'm not attractive. You don't need the distraction. What you need is a reading that is very tightly focused, removing all distractions so that you can visualize what the message is. We have 4 tarot cards. The one in the middle is an oracle card. I'll explain that in a minute, but 4 tarot cards. Those 4 cards together combined create a frequency. And it's that frequency that you either match up with or you don't. You can't make it happen. You can't force it. Either it's there or it's not. If it's not, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You and I can get together tomorrow, next week, next month. Doesn't make any difference. At some point, the frequency and you are going to match. When that happens, run like hell. That's the sign. Go. Green light. But I have done tarot for over 20 years, astrology, numerology over 50 years. Yeah, that's 50. And I have found the value in each. For example, numerology, astrology, they're the science of cycles. So you can do some level of predicting with numerology and astrology because they're cycles. If you know what the cycle is, boom. For example, and I'm not going to get into it today, but maybe down the road a few readings. Back in the 1890s, we had the planet Pluto and Neptune joined together. It's called a conjunction. These planets only do that once every 500 years. So we still are part of that continuing cycle. Probably got another few hundred years to go. What happened in the 1890s when those two met, we are feeling directly today. I'll get into that later on. But because I know that, now I can go from, it was the mid, I think, 1890s. Let's just make it 1900, make it even. You go back 500 years, 1400. And then from 1400, you can go back to 1100, which I will do when we talk about this. And you'll see how the energies are the same. But with Pluto and Neptune conjuncting in the early 1890s, profound changes were taking place, but on a very, very subtle level. They weren't obvious. Nobody screamed about them. Nobody made big noise about them because these planets move so slowly. Well, they only get together once every 500 years. That gives you a pretty good idea. When they get together, they set the stage. They create a foundation. And it takes a while for that foundation to manifest to the point where you can see it. But its origins happened back some time ago. But because they're so far away, very, very subtle. So we'll talk about that. Once you get the cycle, you can kind of get the energy that we're coming to. For example, Uranus is going to be entering Gemini. Guess what happened in 1776 when we signed the Declaration of Independence? Uranus was in Gemini. Amazing. Well, it's coming up now, this next year or so. July 4th, 2026 is our 250th anniversary. What do you think the energy is going to be? Uranus is the planet of revolution. I suspect there will be, and you're already feeling it, you're already seeing it, some sense of revolution in the air around the world. So that's the importance and significance of of numerology and astrology. You can do a level of prediction. With tarot, it is you and your potential. It's very, very, very personal, but it's very profound. And it usually in a reading, let's say of 10 people, I got thankfully many more than that. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Good, I got the people off my back who are watching me now because they want me to keep pushing it. We do need the algorithm stuff, so I will take care of that, Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Now, tarot, again, being the science of potential. That means you have to resonate with the energy. Here's the tricky part, and I don't care if you're doing astrology reading, numerological reading, or tarot reading. You put 10 people in a room, 1, maybe 2 of the people are going to resonate. The rest are not. Not that they're not going to enjoy the reading, not that they're going to glean some information, some insight, useful, nothing about that. But in terms of really connecting, about 1 or 2 at the most out of 10. So let's see if we can't do a little resonating with you today. Here on your screen, you see the 5 cards. We're going to start in the middle with the Oracle card. It is a change in the wind. Change in the wind usually indicates a change in atmosphere, weather. Number up in the left-hand corner is 12, 1 and 2. 1 is beginning, 2 is making a decision. 3, because the 1 and 2 together equal to 3. 3 is, in this case of tarot reading, lining up your mind, your body, your spirit. The energy of your mind, the energy of your body, the energy of your spirit. Line them all up. That's the human trinity. Easier said than done. Because as humans, we're literally all over the place all the time. We're just flaky as hell. But this card, a change in the wind, tells me that you are going to be given the chance. If you're resonating, there's going to come an opportunity. There will come circumstances, something that will allow you to open up the window, so to speak. Something that will freshen the breeze or the air. Here's the meme for today. It's from Alexander Solzhenitsyn. He says, the simple step of a courageous individual is not to take part in the lie. A lot of cowards in the world over the last 4 years, huh? Actually, they've been around all along. We just haven't seen them. This is the great reveal that people, generally speaking, are cowards, lazy, and stupid. And they like it that way. Again, the meme, the simple step of a courageous individual is not to take part in the lie. And we've been finding out, as we were just a moment ago talking about the planet Uranus, it just started to move direct in terms of astrological terms about a week ago. And look at all the changes in the past week. We found out to some degree all the lies, not all lies, but a lot of them. We found deep state CIA crap going on. We found out that the people in Silicon Valley have been lying to us left and right. Oh, we got to do this project for AI and we need about $500 billion we need. And then the Chinese come in and go, we can do something better than you have to offer. It's done at a fraction of the price and it's open source. You can look at it right now. And then, of course, Congress, what a fiasco they are. They just out and out lie. And there's more. Planes dropping from the sky. Yeah, isn't that been amazing? In fact, there have been 15 plane crashes in the past month, less than a month. Remember people used to say you have a better chance getting struck by lightning than crashing in a plane? 15 in less than a month. and not very well covered. Not much information about them. 15. But of course, they don't want you to fly. So this is a great way of keeping you in a car. Oh, and the cars have to be electric so they can control them and leave you in your 15-minute cities. Oh, isn't it amazing how all the parts and pieces kind of fit together? It doesn't look like it in the beginning, but once you take a look, you go, ooh, I never thought about that. So the simple step of a courageous individual is not to take part in the lie. Open up the window, let the fresh air in. Let's go all the way to the left. 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that you value. If you are just into things, more money, bigger house, bigger car, bigger, doesn't bring you happiness, won't bring you contentment, certainly will not necessarily give you purpose at all. In fact, I find that many of the people who are very rich lead very horrendous lives. Because it's not based on people, it's based on things. And this is kind of the 5 of Pentacles. These people have bought into the lie. They've taken part in the lie, and they feel left out, disconnected from themselves. In other tarot cards, you can see that this is a church. You can see the people are, it's wintertime, they're not properly clothed. The young man looks like he's handicapped. And here they're going by this church. The 5 Pentacles are showing that there's light on inside the church. They won't go in. They could at least get out of the weather. They could sleep on a pew. It'd be better off than where they are right now. And who knows? Maybe they'd even be fed a meal. But they don't go in. They're not worthy. They don't value themselves. And the card right next to it is the same thing, different deck. The message is you've sold yourself short. You've lied to yourself for comfort or for safety or for security. You found out that all that's bullshit. By taking part in the lie, you made yourself less secure, less comfortable, less safe. In fact, just less, because you took part in a lie. But now you want to open up that window. You want a change in the wind. So you're beginning to look at your value system. What the hell is up with the value system? If it's only things, that's all it's going to be. And you're just a number. You're an algorithm somewhere on 1,000 different computers. Not a human being. What the hell do they care about a human being? And in fact, people who talk about eugenics want to get rid of about 7.5 billion of us in the next 15 years. That's what they say. Bill Gates, others, get out. We want 500 million people at the most on the planet, all living in 15-minute cities, all driving and living with electronic stuff that we can turn off very quickly if they misbehave with a computer. The simple step of a courageous individual, not taking part in a lie. That's where you're at. You're ready to open up the window. Maybe you haven't done it yet, but you're ready to open up the window. You're ready for a change in the wind, and you're beginning by looking at your values. What do you really value? Are you a prisoner or are you a free person? And in the end, we have the King of Wands. Kings make proclamations. What you're looking to do with the Wands energy is to make you be connected to your life. Actually live your life. Not just exist. It's a tall order. Because it means that you can't take part in the lie anymore. You can't do it. And so do you have the courage? I think you do. If you're resonating with this, I think you do. And if you are resonating with this, set yourself free. Open up the window. Go for a change of air. Don't devalue yourself just because they say that you're worth nothing. They prove that you're worth nothing. You notice how businesses really don't care about their customers? How products don't last as long. They're designed to fall apart. How if you want to try to access the healthcare system, so many times you're ignored. They don't care. They don't care. That's why the first 2 cards are the same card. 5 of Pentacles. Love yourself, care about yourself, respect yourself, get a good sense of values, and then go with gusto. Simple step of a courageous individual. Don't take part in a lie. Open up that window. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao manifested reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together, and I hope it's tomorrow, I'll be here. Hopefully you will be. Between now and the next time, in any event, peace and blessings.